Okay, looks like we're live. Let me. Okay, hold up. Apparently, I forgot to unmute YouTube. Yep, forgot to unmute it. Okay, you ought to be able to hear that. It looks like the volume level's probably all right. So, hello and welcome. We're gonna let Katana Zero, the soundtrack or workout mix that somebody put together, play for a second, and we're gonna get ready for the big streamola. Hello and welcome. Whew! It's been a long day. Been a long several years, actually. I guess that's just part of life, huh? But as promised on this stream, there will be in the thumbnail, there will be no Padorus on stream or harmed in the making of this stream. If you look very closely at the thumbnail, there was red text that said that by saying Padoru, Padoru. I have now stopped the clickbait. I'm going to mute my microphone for a minute, and we're just going to kind of rock out because I really like this track. And then we will get started. I wish there was a way I could like put text up on the screen, just some text. But it doesn't look like I can. I think I hit mute before I said the finish sentence. Yeah, professional, right here, people. Absolutely. I figured out a way to put messages up on the screen. I could just type it and then hit the thing, and then boom, it's there. You know what? I need that. I need that as a little image. Somebody take my crazy little fractal thing and turn it into Padoru. I mean, I did that really bad thumbnail in like 30 seconds, so maybe that counts. But let's be honest, that does not. All right, we should probably get started with the stream proper, shouldn't we? Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Lesbar, and we got comic books. this package came from, well, this says Plainfield, which is a graham cracker store in Illinois. But that is not where this actually came from. This came from my store here in my town. Yeah, shop local. Or something like that. I think that's one of those phrases people like to drop that's kind of ultimately meaningless but makes you feel good. Shop local. How does that work? Most of the stuff that you can buy locally comes from somewhere not local. I don't know. I just don't know. You know what? Hold on. I got one more message to deliver, and then we'll get started for real. Did you get a chance to look at my stupid thumbnail I made? Hold on. Let me actually just put this up on screen, because I'm kind of proud of it, even though it's absolutely, completely valueless. It is without any merit at all. There we go. Let's, there you go. That was my thumbnail, right there. Isn't that terrible? It is straight up garbage. And yet, I like it. Somehow I feel it's clever. I don't know. I'm probably just crazy. I'm probably just a maniac. Alright, that's enough of that. Let me, there we go. Hopefully the music volume is alright. It's kind of hard to judge. I don't have OBS open here because I'm going through StreamYard, which is very convenient. I like a lot of the StreamYard functionality. But the lack of little like volume indicator like right there or something like kind of sucks. Yeah, that is exactly right. That is what I said. Hello XLG. It's almost like I DM'd you a link to this stream or something. I don't know. All right. Let's do this. Let's start looking at books, because that's what you do on New Comic Book Day. You don't look at this book. This book just has notes in it. It's not a comic book. It just has comic book characters on it. So we're not going to look at this book. It's just going to kind of sit off to the side there. That way you can see Thor disapprovingly looking at us, okay? Now, my shop man, he likes to reuse every bag he gets a hold of. In fact, I've taken him bags before. So this was like somebody's order that he had to pick up from Illinois and bring up here. Overstock. Oh gosh. Did they send him more Valiant books? I bet they did. He can't get rid of them, man. He's the Valiant guy, and they send all the Valiant comics to him. Alright, so first thing that we got here is something I vaguely remember reading a long time ago, and I remember not liking. Or maybe I'm thinking of Earth X instead of Universe X, which I guess is maybe the sequel to Earth X. Like, I got issue 3 of this. It was in the 75-cent bin. You go to Graham Crackers, you get 3 books out of the 75-cent bin for free on a New Comic Book Day, on a Wednesday. And I remember not really liking, wasn't it Earth X? Like, I'm pretty sure Earth X was the thing. I don't know that I've ever read this. But I didn't like Earth X that much, but it's still got that X, and there's X-Men stuff, and I couldn't resist. So here we are. That's, an Alex Ross cover, isn't it? Oh, look. Alex Ross. I've had enough talk about mutants, Kyle. Theirs is the sea through which the devil will come, or devils. Now, these miraculous eyes, you can see the past as well as future. Speak to you of the past. Okay. But the devil is time. Yeah, okay. There's just a lot of nonsense here. That's, magic, right? That's kind of a wild design for her. Okay, I can never get enough of these stupid like lineups here where they just show a lot of characters' faces. Oh, so we got like Kang the Conqueror over here. And Immortus. Who, I guess, you know, aren't they the same person anyway? And, oh wow. Before victory comes humility. And isn't, like, Miss Marvel, or I guess Captain Marvel now, like, Immortus's mom? Like, how does that work? He's a real-life model? He probably does, dude. He's a classical painter. Mutant Cell at Dave's Comics. Dude, is there any actual comic book in here? Oh, hey, we found some comic book. What am I even looking at? These are like tentacle walruses over here. Tentacle walrus. I never once imagined in my life that I would be looking at a picture of tentacle walruses, but we have tentacle walruses right here. This doesn't make any sense. Shut up, Thanos. Death cares nothing for you. Ow, bro! Absorbing Man, like... Yeah, okay. These pages are, like, on heavy-duty paper, man. The whole thing just feels stiff. Kind of like Alex Ross's art. Oh! Hold on, let's fix that. There we go. And I got issue 4, because why not? It was right next to it. And I'm not really feeling it, man. Like, if I'm honest, that's a DC character. That's the Demon. Okay, whatever. That must be Surtur, right? Yeah, I don't have to... Okay, so we just randomly have Surtur hanging out with the Sword of Revenge. Yeah, this is doing nothing for me. I know, I'm just like flipped through it for like 5 seconds, but it's not doing anything for me. Kind of like Earth X, it didn't do a whole lot for me either. But it's got the cool Alex Ross cover! So, couldn't resist. Wait, this guy's like hands or size? Dude, Raphael, jealous! And that's somebody who played way too much Ninja Turtles last night. Let me assure you, Raphael is jealous. But he's also got a pizza, so that kind of makes up for his jealousy. Alright, and the third book I got for free. Boom, another hardcore book. There was a bunch of these together, and I went through. This was the only one that was in that bunch that I didn't already have, issue number 5. Now I got issue number 5. And I'll be honest, there's probably a non-zero chance I already have this, and I just haven't actually entered it into CLZ. But whatever. Like, there are worse things to have 2 copies of. Oh, we're getting like a briefing about Bloodshot and Rye. We don't know what he is, but his strength, speed, and rapid cell regeneration all indicate that he is something beyond normal. Your assignment is to determine whether or not he is a new Harbinger, and if so, bring him back for examination. Ah, yeah, because everybody loves the government agents that are a joy kill. Oh, was that actually just Bloodshot twice? And not Rye? I don't know, he's using a katana. That kind of says Bloodshot to me, but whatever. We have plenty of Bloodshot. No, Bloodshot's got a sword right there. Okay. You see, this is why people like 90s comics. You just get like 2 pages of something that look cool with that guy's face right there. Blech. It's like River City Ransom. You beat the dude up, the text at the bottom of the screen, barf, and out pops like 50 cents. Like, that is fun. Dude, they're just murdering everybody. Like, there is no attempt at super heroics here. These super feds over here are just murdering a whole bunch of gangsters. Hardcore. Oh, wait, that's right in the name. That's it. I'm just kind of flipping through to see if there's like anything that's going to be like spectacular that I can show off. Nah, looks like that was about it, but Secret Weapons is coming this summer. In the hour of greatest need, they are mankind's secret weapons! Alright, that's the free stuff I got. I think it's time to get into the stuff I paid for. Why not, right? And I'm not quite sure where to start. So I'll just start with probably the book that is the least crazy out of the bunch. Are you ready? You ought to see that shadow. Are you ready? You're not ready. Nobody is ready for Elvira in Horrorland. I forget where we left off. Let's see. They were in Nightmare on Elm. Oh, she's in The Fly. There's the man who becomes Brundlefly right there. Oh, and we've also got... Is that supposed to be The Ring, too? I don't know. Oh, looks like we're hopping between television dimensions or something. You don't want to know how Brundlefly eats, because it's gross. Oh, it was there! It was there! Into the movie Brundlefly, even, when it's fused with the machine. Disgusting! Oh man, the monster looks really good. And her facial expressions, well, actually all the facial expressions, like that's pretty good Jeff Goldblum likeness / caricature. But all their facial expressions are just really nice in this. He regurgitates acid. Ha 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 ha. Look at the facial expression. I love it. It's fantastic. Big frowny face. The I'm trying to get out of trouble and I'm pleading with you smile. These Elvira books, they started off okay, and they got better. Once we got to the Elvira meets Vincent Price, which is the miniseries that was before this one, it's just been a fantastic ride. And this is just like, actually, if I'm honest, this is what an Elvira comic probably should feel like. Like we're going around, we're in movies, we're making fun of the movies, we're playing with tropes, we're having a good time. She's cracking jokes left and right. Best comic in the world right now is Elvira. I don't know about that, but I do know this has been a heck of a fun ride. Alright, number two. The next book on the list. Unless you guys want to look at some more Elvira. I'll give you a second to decide. Think carefully. While I check this notification I got on Twitter. Oh, my stupid MILF Manor tweet is getting notifications. Like, I don't even know what MILF Manor is. Look, let me put this back up on the screen, okay? Like this. Somehow this is getting engagement when nothing else I tweet does. I don't know, man. Alright. The number 2 book on the stack. And one that's also probably completely crazy, just not in a funny way. Yeah, we'll cover up Universe X because nobody cares. The new Savage Avengers. Now, it's a shame that Marvel lost the Conan license, so we ain't got no Conan on the team. But I think that's okay because this book makes literally no sense. They're hopping around through time, doing all kinds of stupid stuff. Apparently, they're fighting Doom 2099 instead of just Ultron 2099. I don't know. I don't work here. I just look at the comic books. And if this book is anything like the other ones in the series, it's just going to be one crazy action movie that don't make a lick of sense. Yeah, Marvel doesn't have the Conan license anymore. They lost it like 3 or 4 issues ago. Because they wrapped up the first story arc in this in issue 5. And Thulsa Doom sacrificed Conan to power magic or something. Yeah, no Conan frowny face. Oh, hold on. This is stupid, so we're going to put that up on screen. I like it. Yep, I feel ya. And I just answered that one. Alright. Clap warning. Alright. Do I want to go past the staples? No, we're not going to go past the staples. We're going to go back the other way. Yeah! Wait, is that the High Evolutionary? That sure looks like the High Evolutionary right there. Is he even in the 2099 setting? I guess he has to be or he wouldn't be here. Look at all these guns! Look at all the freaking guns, dude! The big freaking gun cannon in the back. Boom. I'd keep flipping through it, but if I keep flipping through it, I'm going to find something that's going to spoil the story. So we're stopping right there. But Savage Avengers has been a blast, and this issue looks like it too is going to be a blast. This run has been better so far than the majority of the previous run, the previous Savage Avengers series that ended last year. Which that series had some high points, namely like the Punisher meleeing ninjas with Claymore mines, and the Punisher and Conan fighting dinosaurs. Is that Hulk and Venom? No, yes. Okay, alright, we're apparently going to have to do like a breakdown of Marvel characters that are in this book. Okay, for starters, this isn't Doom. This is Doom 2099. And let me... Wasn't there a page in here that I showed where they had everybody's names? Yeah. So, that's not Hulk. That's Weapon H. He's like Hulk plus Wolverine. And that's Anti-Venom, which is Flash Thompson, who briefly was Venom, but he's wearing the Anti-Venom symbiote instead right now. Don't forget the Black Knight back here with his cool techno powers. Deathlock. This Deathlock is Miles Morales. That's actually Elektra. I don't know why they're calling her Daredevil. Like, name changes like that don't make any sense to me. And of course, you can't forget Cloak and Dagger, two characters that really haven't had any importance in the Marvel Universe since like 1989. Okay, they're also hanging out with Punisher 2099, who is this dude right here, who's got all the cool like techno planes and stuff that they're using as they're trying to survive. We should do that in Tom Holland Spider-Man. Man, I don't want to talk about the supporting cast of those movies. I'll say Tom Holland plays a really great Miles Morales. The Deathlock is Miles Morales. What a sentence. Hold on, let me just slap some of these up here. Like boom, 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 boom. If you're not looking, you're going to miss it. And then we get that boom. Yep, you know, because Miles Morales has to be in every book. He's got that push, man. It's like that wrestler that you go, he needs another year or two, but the company pushes him anyway. And so now we're all stuck watching him. And like I said, Tom Holland Spider-Man, really great Miles Morales. He's got a mentor like Miles. He doesn't act like Peter Parker very much. Goes like, is it the first one of his movies? Not the one he's like, not Civil War, but like the first actual one, where he's like, he stopped making other characters. Yeah. Yeah, well, neither did the original Miles Morales. So, you know, like if you go to the first Spider-Man movie, which, what was that? Homecoming? Spider-Man Homecoming, right? And you watch that movie, it starts off with like Tony Stark being like, if you need this, like if you depend on the suit, you don't deserve the suit or whatever, right? But Peter Parker never needed a special suit. Sometimes he made special suits, but like he didn't need a special suit to be Spider-Man. He would just like pull a like mask over his face or a t-shirt and cut some eye holes in it and go fight crime. Having the suit isn't a Peter Parker trait. The Peter Parker trait is the doing the right thing even when it hurts, even when it's the stupidest thing you can do. I mean, you all heard me yell at Peter Parker in the Spider-Man game like 27,000 times because he was doing something stupid and not thinking, but that's Peter Parker. Like, that game actually was not that bad on representing Peter Parker. Peter Parker had no mentor. He just had Uncle Ben's words and Aunt May to guide him morally. I agree with this statement. Whereas Miles Morales, he comes onto the scene, and he has the Ultimate Universe Spider-Man as his mentor for at least a little while. I forget how long that went on. But I know, like, Miles didn't roll in or Miles rolled in before Peter Parker in the Ultimate Universe kicked the bucket. So there was definitely, like, a little mentorship. What does Tom Holland's Spider-Man have? He's got a mentor. And even when that particular mentor dies, he's left with that person's legacy, which is what the second movie was all about, was the legacy of Tony Stark. The whole drone swarm, crazy technology, inheriting all of his stuff kind of thing. What's Miles Morales have to deal with in the Ultimate Universe? Becoming his own person and getting out from underneath someone else's legacy. So, I will maintain Tom Holland is basically playing Miles Morales. Oh, I am... Yes. Yes to everything you just said here. That whole statement. Like, that is all true for me, too. Like, there's some stuff there, like, why does Aunt May keep getting younger every time they reboot the series? Like, the next Spider-Man is going to be, like, Peter Parker's, like, 3, and Aunt May is going to be, like, a single unwed mother or something, you know? But I digress. So there you go. We've talked about this and we got off on a Spider-Man tangent, which is kind of fun. She's supposed to be a little old lady. You know? She's supposed to be a little old lady. If she ain't a little old lady, it's not really Aunt May. Although the scenes between her and Happy, those are pretty funny. Alright. Let's move on. Let's exit, you know, over here to the next book on the list. The Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath, but the Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath in comic book form. This series has been wild. I think that's a Gug. Isn't that a Gug? Because I think they were going to go to the land of the Gugs or something. So we got Gugs here. They're going to eat the ghouls. And once again, we start off with a page that's in the style of Little Nemo for our character, Mr. Carter. Actually, his first name is Carter, isn't it? Whatever. And I like these little Nemo, these small Little Nemo-esque little vignettes because they've really set the stage for what's going on. Oh, isn't that just lovely here? We're at the Tower of Koth. Boy, this looks like a great place. We're lost. The Gugs will sound the alarm. No. Gugs have no voice. They communicate through gestures. It will die in silence. Die? Could the Ghasts defeat that beast? Not in the pack. The Ghasts are almost invincible. Oh! Ghast versus Gug. So that thing... Okay. So that's a Ghast on the cover, and that's a Gug? Alright. I didn't know. Now I know. Good old Lovecraft. And Ghasts are not the same things as ghouls, unless you're playing Final Fantasy 1, because then they're just the palette swap of each other. Well, XLG, I mean, I think part of the problem is they literally can't be depicted visually, because if they were, you'd go crazy. The artists, you know, who have seen these things, they have to tone them down so that you don't go crazy. Like, you did know that, right? Like Pikmin, the artist painting those pictures of ghouls, he had to dumb down the horror of the ghouls so that you would not go insane if you walked into his art gallery. I mean, duh. Duh, dude. Speaking of which, that's Pikmin, by the way, after you started hanging out with the ghouls and became a ghoul. I'm going to look for something really cool looking before I flip the book back down. Yeah, we're just going to go with this. We should attack those miserable cats from Ulthar and finish them off. Oh no. Aren't those the apes that Carter was looking for? I think those are the ape men he was looking for that he started the book off with the Moonwine. Good times. and of course the talking cats. So there was I forget if it was in issue 1 or issue 2, but the cats ambushed and killed at least one of these dudes way back in that. So now these dudes want revenge on the cats. Like, it's the cycle of violence right there. You know, the cycle of pain. Someone needs to break the cycle. Carter, you could do it, bro. Carter, are you there? Carter, are you okay? Wait, wrong game. Wrong game. But yeah, these stories have been really fun. This story. And of course, if you just want to read it, they just republish it in the back of the book. I guess it's out of copyright at this point, huh? Hey, they might actually have that in the credits page. It just says adapted, so I don't see like a license kind of thing. So yeah, that story must be out in the public domain, which is pretty cool. All right, last book. And it's probably the craziest book of the stack, which, given that we got Elvira bouncing through horror movies, this crazy Avengers team, and Lovecraft, what could be crazier? That book. Oh, the brand that owns this property, the whatever record label, they actually hit the like button on my tweet about this. Hold on, where was that? Yeah, Osaka Popstar liked your tweet. Sweetie, Candy Vigilante #1. So, if you're watching, hi. Speaking of Pikmin, did you watch Guillermo del Toro's Cabin of Curiosity on Netflix? No, I have not. I have not watched that. I've never even heard of it until this moment in my life. This is all... Oh, hold on, I should put the text up on the screen. This is all news to me. This is all strange and mysterious. Hey, look at that! I accidentally positioned this high enough that his text didn't cover it up. That's amazing. Okay, everybody's had a chance to read that. So yeah, I've never even heard of this dude. I will put it on the list. And it'll probably sit there for like 3 years. But, you know, maybe I'll watch it. Alright. I don't know that I can actually explain what's going on in this book. So, she's like some kind of fae creature thing that's like Santa Claus. And she's powered by candy. And her candy kills bad people. So, like, she dissolved a dude with a pixie stick in the first issue. Pretty gory. She took over this bar that had a name like the Ice Cream Bunny or something like that. She took over that, killed everybody inside, and here she is. Look at this, all love and hearts as she's hugging the giant gummy bear. Hello, giant gummy bear. Lazarus always catching up, bro. If I only had one hobby, I could catch up. But I have like 27 different hobbies. I can never catch up. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, she was like the dancer at the bar. And I forget who that guy was, but it probably doesn't matter. Oh, he was the werewolf, wasn't he? See? See how this is getting crazy? Like, I just started explaining this, and I missed key things like she made a, like, I don't know, like a naughty servant out of the waitress at the bar who's also a dancer. She's got a werewolf buddy that hangs around and is a nerd. What else? We're like in Willy Wonka's evil factory here or something, man. Look at this background. With evil punk scientists. Oh yeah, here's the little art, or the little ad for the band. No, I will not get rid of my stamp collection. I worked on that stamp collection for like 15 years. I'm not getting rid of that, bro. And I'm not getting rid of my coin collection either. Alright? I may only be an amateur philatelist and an amateur numismatist, but I ain't getting rid of that stuff. You can't make me. One day, all the stamps in the world are going to disappear except for mine. And I will be the most powerful man alive. Because I will be the only one able to send letters through the mail. with expired ancient postage from 30 years ago. Alright, let's flip forward till I find something crazy and... Well, I don't know that this is that crazy compared to the stuff from the first issue. But it's still pretty crazy. It's like it's randomly attacking a witch who's in the factory. Oh, wait, no. They totally explode her brains. Okay. And then the witch turned into a zombie, so Gretel shoved... Oh, that's Hansel and Gretel right there. Okay, apparently the factory employees were Hansel and Gretel, and they murdered the heck out of this witch, who became a zombie. So then they exploded the witch zombie's head. I don't know what to think about this book, ever. Yes! Oh. And you know who the Postmaster General will be? Lincoln Ford Mercury, Ninja Weasel. It'll be Lincoln Ford Mercury. I always knew you were a man of class and distinction. Anyway, Sweetie is like the craziest book I've ever read. That's not just trying to be like completely crazy. Like, this whole thing makes literally no sense. This sure is a book. Yeah. And I thought it was going to be like, I don't know. I thought it was just going to be like a random bad girl comic. I mean, look at the cover art. Doesn't this look like she's like just a vampire bad girl? Like, and she's just here to like hit you with a stick and kill you and then leave. Like, and it's way crazier than that. All right. Last thing I got here. Live unboxing. Hold on. XLG, that was supposed to... yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw. There was a game by that name. Oh, no. The book actually, like, shifted inside. Look at that. It was, like, threatening to get out. I hope my book's okay. Alright, let me, There's some scissors. Would you like to see my scissors? Those are called scissors. I've been looking forward to this book since I backed it in... Oh, gosh. When did I back this campaign? Well, let me see if I can find out real quick. Quickly, to Indiegogo. Na, 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 na. May 26th is when I backed this book. If it's the book I think it is, but since it's from Allegiance Arts, it has to be. Find a pair of scissors for lefties. I'm not a lefty. Why would you think I'm sinister? You think I'm 6? Alright, we got a... Dude, I don't even want to cut this. Like, it's so close to the bag that this is packed in. Can I push the book away from... Yeah, there we go. We got the book away from the tape. Which means they secured the book really badly inside. Yeah, the book totally slid out. Oh my gosh, these dudes are maniacs. The Gemini is like ripped inside. Let me open this up all the way. I don't understand what happened here. Whoever packed this book did a bad job of it. So the book... I guess in shipping, the book tore the flap. That's supposed to be right here. Because see, this flap bends like this. Oh, you can't see. There. Like that. And then this goes over like this. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. And it looks like the book was heavy enough, and since it was unsecured, it tore right through the flap. I've never seen a Gemini get busted up like that. Let me go ahead and take this stuff out of the bag, and then we'll start looking at it. We all know you're a renowned lefty. Bro. I can't even use my left hand, like, for anything. Like, you think I was over here, like, pushing this little seal down with my left hand? Come on. That's impossible. That's not who I am. Alright, we got a little dinky Allegiance Art sticker. Whatever. But cooler, got a Nora Saga bookmark. Because the book inside, Nora Saga. And it looks like it's in pretty good shape. That's almost miraculous. Dude. Okay, so despite this book, the edge of the book like being smashed up against the tape at the bottom of the package and exposed to the world, it didn't get dinged in a single place that I can see. That is impossible. That's ridiculous. That's crazy talk. Anyway, I like the floppy issues of Nora Saga, which is like the first 3 issues that I got way back in the day at Walmart when they were still carrying comic books like this. And this has those packed in it. So here's like a before she gets sucked into the other time period. Is that an Amazon? No, it's an Indiegogo campaign, bro. Oh, there's where she ends up going in through time, back to the Vikings that lived in Vinland. It's got that sweet, sweet Kelsey Shannon art. Looks absolutely fantastic. Written by Blake Northcott, I do believe. And I enjoyed everything I read out of this. So, like the first 3 issues I've read, and the second 3 issues are in here. I don't think the second 3 issues are ever going to come out in floppy form. So I think this is the only way I could get hold of them. So I'm looking forward to reading it. I'm afraid of looking at it a little too much, but I don't know if this campaign is still in on demand or whatever. I'm going to drop the link to it in the chat, though, if you want to check this out. I really like Kelsey Shannon's art. I can forgive a lot of sins for art that's as good as his. And, Blake Northcott at various points has been really cool to me. She's popped in on my streams like 3 years ago now. I think she's like 16, not 11. But yes, she's barely holding a broadsword up. Which, that seems sensible to me. Oh no. There we go. Silly USB cable. I was just attacked by a USB cable and my tape. Just so you know. Like, that's the world I'm living in. USB cables and tape. Trying to murder me. Look at this roll of tape. He's just mad that I was using him to bag and board stuff the other day. So cool. That is my stuff for this week. I think I'm going to shut up now. I appreciate all of you. Did you guys use tape? Yeah, see the black, like, rebellious gothic teenager thing? Jeez, Ninja Weasel. She's never even held a sword before. But yeah, the gist of the story is she gets pulled back through time to like Viking days to do something, and it's not exactly clear. I forget if she was like prophesied or what, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very enjoyable. And like I said, man, that Kelsey Shannon art, if you sat down and you just looked at his art, he's like definitely like top 10 artist kind of material. That's some pretty rarefied territory because that includes like J. Scott Campbell, Jim Lee, Luigi Teruel, Frank Cho. Kelsey Shannon's art is up there. He just doesn't get the love he should. His art for that Archie Mighty Avengers series that came out in 2018, absolutely fantastic. That book was written by Ian Flynn, who's a friend of somebody who was a friend of mine at one point. I guess we're just acquaintances now. And it was great stuff. All right. My friends, I think I already said it, but I appreciate you choosing to spend part of your precious, precious Wednesday with me. Mr. Ninja Weasel, Mr. XLG, the Lurkers, and of course, we cannot forget Eli Easy, the Game Hunter. Although I guess now he's like Easy Pro Wrestling or something. Like, whatever. I know who you are. You know who you are. Together, we know who you are. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great one. And if you have not yet, but you've made it to the end of this video, I would really appreciate it if you smack that like button. And if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all that kind of jazz. As for me, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm out of juice for comic books. Let's put it that way. So take care of yourselves, and bye-bye. Also, Padoru. Oh, maybe I should type that in the chat. That'd be a great thing to have on the screen as I leave. Because it is, in fact, that time of year. Bye-bye. You're getting a thumbs up.